Right. You know when you just try to be positive and just hope that your team is gonna come out and put in a good performance and hopefully not get battered. It's like they do one half, but then they flopped on the other. Right, guys, what's going on? Is Manny here, and I'm back with another one. Just giving you my match review in the game. Arsenal against Man City, we lost 1-0, as you guys saw. So, what did I think of the game? Pathetic, embarrassing, if you ask me. I know that I've seen a lot of comments on Twitter pretty much after the game, and I've seen a lot of people making comments that at least it's a progress. We didn't lose, we didn't get battered 3-4-5-0, whatever it may be, and we can't just flick a switch and then obviously things will change in a matter of days, weeks, or one in the space of one season. It's like I get that, and I get people's, the reasoning for that, those kind of comments. However, for me personally, I just think like we're not moving in the right direction. If you ask me, it's one of those things where it's still bits and parts. Like, so it's like things, sometimes things are clicking, then all of a sudden we revert into the old Arsenal. I mean, if you look at it now, we've lost 11 games in the Premier League alone this season. We're out of all the domestic cups, and now we are putting all our eggs in one basket in the Europa League, which we are not guaranteed. And for some reason, I'm hopeful, but I'm not confident. And on the basis that the game that we played against Benfica on Thursday, we should have battered them. We should have been putting away our chances, but we didn't. But anyways, going back to today's game, I just felt like we started off slow as per usual. We're playing at home, and you're playing Man City, and then what do? You start off slow, and I just think that was pathetic. It was very evident that Man City was targeting Kieran Tierney's side of the field. Sterling had a chance. We had a warning before the goal. He had a chance within the first minute of the game. Obviously, we managed to avoid, conceding a goal in that chance. But then what happened a minute later? He actually leaps. He leaps ahead of players like Mari and Holden, who practically didn't jump for the ball, and he headers the ball in. And we're talking a guy that's what, 5'7", and he's scoring a header within in the 6 yard box. Honestly, I couldn't believe what I was watching. And it's like, yeah, we were playing for, it's like we wanted to basically make sure that it was, damage limitations. We didn't want to get thrashed. It didn't look like, and honestly, it just didn't look like we wanted to win. It didn't look like we wanted to draw. It just basically looked like, you know what, let's just go through the motions. Let's not get battered, and then we move on to Thursday. That's basically how we look. The attitude from the players was pathetic. The body language was embarrassing. Aubameyang was nowhere to be found. Pepe was hardly in the game. Odegaard wasn't getting fed the ball because we played with, two holding midfield players that literally just passes sideways and backwards. It's just like, where was the chances going to be created from, and where was the goal going to be? Where was the goal going to come from? Because Aubameyang wasn't getting on the ball. We had one shot on target the whole game. Pathetic. And we're playing at home. I understand. And I mean, listen, don't get me wrong. We're playing Man City, top of the table, playing brilliant football, haven't lost in 13 games probably in a row, haven't gone behind, no one has scored a goal ahead of them, and they haven't gone behind in the Premier League. I get all of that. But come on, you want to see progression in this team. What you want is fight. You want courage. You want them to go out there and put in a performance and show them, like, you know what, we're going to come out fighting. We're not just going to sit back. But it's like we had one leg on in Thursday's game and on one leg in this game, and like I said, it's like we were just going through the motions. We just didn't want to get battered, and for me, it was all wrong. I personally think that Arteta got the tactics wrong today. Again, like I said, it was like damage limitations, just not get battered. Okay, we're gonna lose, and then we move on to the next one. But come on, we're sitting 10th. What, 24, 25 games gone, and we're sitting 10th. We've lost 11 games in the Premier League. West Ham are ahead of us by far. Honestly, I mean, the league is pretty much done. We know that. But again, looking into the Europa League ahead on Thursday, I'm not confident. I'm sorry, but I'm not. I have to be realistic. I'm not optimist. I'm hopeful that obviously we'll beat them, we'll come away with a result. But then if you look at all the rest of the team that's still left in the Europa League, can we actually go through all the way and actually win the Europa League? I'm not confident the way the team is performing at the minute. It's like I said, we went on a great run after December or whatever, and then what happens? It's like we're playing in our shadows again. Honestly, I'm tired of it. And everyone keeps saying trust the process. And I keep asking, what exactly is the process? Because I mean, I'm not one of those people that saying Arteta out. I'm not. I trust in the manager. I kind of trust what he's doing. However, he also has to be partly blamed in some of the formation and the tactics and the lineup that he's playing every week. However, it's a case of like when I look at it, trust the process. We still have majority of the players that were playing under Emery a couple of years ago, and we've shipped out a few players. I get that. We've signed a few players, but it's like you're trusting the process. It's like, what magic do you expect Arteta to make with the likes of? I mean, I'm gonna be scapegoating here. You got Xhaka. I mean, I'm sorry, but please, can someone explain to me what exactly does this guy bring to the team? Because I honestly don't know. El Neni played today. Again, yes, it's hard working. He runs around the pitch like a headless chicken. But what does it bring to the team? Please, somebody explain to me. I mean, Bellerin, don't get me started. This guy is like, he loses his head. 2 yard passes, simple 2 yard passes, he can't make. He's getting left behind. He can't do his job properly. Gundogan is running past my man. And you're thinking, bruv, are you not reading the game properly? Like, you call yourself a professional footballer. You've been playing for Arsenal for many years. And I just personally think this guy is not good enough for the club. And I just think come the summer, we need a new right back. One that can attack, that can cross, put in a decent cross. It's like you need basically a right back of someone like Kieran Tierney. It's as simple as. That's the only thing that I can say. The only positive today was Kieran Tierney was back. He managed to get 90 minutes again under his belt, and I'm hoping he can play on Thursday, and I'm praying that Partey's back because we can't go with Xhaka and Noni again, and then Xhaka or Ceballos. Because it's just not working, as you guys can see, and I just felt like, honestly, I'm deflated. I'm really, really deflated. I'm disappointed. I'm embarrassed about the performance today. It just looked like not the Arsenal that I know. Doesn't look like the team that I know, and I'm just like, I'm speechless. It was just like you didn't know where the goal was gonna. And I just felt like Man City took their foot off the gas, off the gas. If you ask me, it's like if they really wanted to, they could have literally battered us. They could have. It's like they took their foot off the gas. For me, it was like, imagine you're not a professional boxer, but then you're going into a boxing ring with Anthony Joshua, knowing fully well that he can probably knock you out in the first round, but then he toys with you, and then he gives you a couple of rounds into the fifth round, and then he knocks you out. That's basically how I felt like Man City was doing to us. They could have knocked us out, but they were just like, we just toy with them a little bit. It was like a training session. It was a training session. Too much respect. Too much respect. I know how good Man City are, but come on, we're Arsenal Football Club, mate. It's like, is this how low Arsenal have gone? I really don't understand, and I'm getting really tired of it. Like, for me, a part of me is like, I just can't wait for this season to be over. Let's wait for the summer. Let's see what signings we can make, because I'm very doubtful again that Kroenke is going to make any signings in the summer, in all honesty, but I'm hopeful again. And right now, I think probably like some Arsenal fans, we're living on hope at the minute because there's nothing concrete that's showing us in the club, in the team, in the squad, that that we're confident week in, week out. We're not. We're just hopeful that we're gonna go out. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we're gonna put out a good performance. That's all it is. Rather than we know we can go out confidently, knowing that we're gonna put in a good performance and we might come out with a win. But it's not like that at the minute, and I'm getting sick and tired of it, honestly, because I just don't know where we go from here. And if we don't win on Thursday, I've seen a lot of comments online already calling for Arteta's head. Like, if we don't win, that's pretty much him out of the door. And personally, I don't see them sacking Arteta because, again, they are very confident that they're building something, and he's part of that rebuild and that process. So I personally don't see Arteta going out. So that will basically write off the season for us. No Euro football potentially next season if we don't progress, in the Europa League, and if we don't, I personally don't even I'd rather us not qualify for Europe if it's not Champions League. I'd rather us not qualify for Europa League next season and just concentrate on the Premier League and the domestic cups next season. That would be my preference. So, I mean, I'm just ranting, but like I said, I'm just tired of seeing this same old shit every week. One week you get your hopes up, Aubameyang scores a hat trick one week, and the next minute he goes missing. I'm tired of this shit, honestly. Like, it's just getting too much now, and something needs to give, honestly. But anyways, I'm tired of ranting. Let me guys. See, I can't even talk, guys. Let me know what you think in regards to the match tonight. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think. Did you agree with the starting lineup? Leave your comments below, and hopefully we can have a little discussion in the comments section. So, anyways, if you are new around here, hit that subscribe button and hit that like button. I will really appreciate it. And then I'll be back with my match preview for Thursday's Europa League game.